Just because of obviously windows and shit.
Well, welcome back to the Wyedean Rally, the final round of the 2023 Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship. We're on the fourth stage out of 7 now. Competitors have tackled this as the opening stage. We turn now for the fourth stage, and cars should be coming through very shortly. Once again, we will have the historics and the up to 1400cc modern machines in reverse seeding coming through the stage first, and then they'll be followed by the main block of the field in normal seeded order after that. Around about 80 cars scheduled to come through. Certainly around about 80 cars that started the event this morning in Colford, but may have lost one or two obviously along the way. Let's see who comes through, scheduled to come through first. It's the first batch of cars will be starting at 2 minutes intervals, I've been told, the early cars. But the car that was first through on the first run was Darryl Denning and Alex Lewis in their historic Volvo 244 GL 2.3 litre car. Wait and see if they are still running, if they'll be the first car through. As I say, 2 minute gaps for some of the early runners. As I say, this is the final round of the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship, and the outright title is effectively settled now. Certainly for the driver, the co-driver's title has yet to be settled. Is Matthew Hurst, who is, by virtue of just starting today's event, has taken the Welsh title, Welsh driver's title, for the 3rd time. But his co-driver Declan Diaz still needs a good point score to tie up the co-driver's title. Looking back through the records, and it's very much a who's who of British rally drivers who've won this event over the years. Back in the 70s, Graham Elsmore, co-driven by Stuart Harold, won it 3 years in succession in the mid-70s. And Graham's son Nick is out competing today. Nick has won it as well. He won it back in 2001, in fact. Andy Dawson's won it. Malcolm Wilson, who now runs the Ford World Rallying team, he won it in 79. Another one of the Welsh greats, Jeff Churchill, has taken victory. Russell Brooks won it on a couple of occasions. David Llewellyn has won it on 3 occasions, and his son Tom is out today competing in Escort. And other names, Andy Burton in his Peugeot Cosworth self-developed car, won it on a couple of occasions as well. Sounds like we have a car approaching now, though. The cars actually come relatively close to us, although we can't see it because of the trees, but then they go away in a loop before they come back round and we actually get to see them. As I say, this is the round of the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship. Pirelli have actually supported this championship for over 10 years now, and Welsh rallying has benefited considerably as a result of that. to say a big thank you to them. But other sponsors involved as well include On the Pace Note, which is the company run by WRC co-driver Craig Parry, and they sponsor the under 25 category, as we've got a car approaching that. And it is indeed the Volvo 244 GL then of Darrell Denning from Taunton, Alex Lewis from Ludlow Castle Motor Club, who are the first car through. Other sponsors incidentally involved with the Welsh Championship include Restruct, Ron Morgan's company, which supports historic classes. Hockley Motorsport support the two-wheel drive category and the under 1400 class. And Whittam Motorsport, together with Vital Equipment, working together and handing out £50 vouchers to winners of various historic classes. Running second on the road for stage one was Carl Brown with Robert Baker in their Mark 1 Escort 1600. We're waiting to see if they come through next. So next car is approaching us now. And it is the white and blue Mark 1 Escort that comes through. Car number 120 then. Craven Motor Club, Carl Brown, co-driven by Robert Baker. That car. Maybe the final round of the 2023 Championship, Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship. Already the 2024 Championship plans are well underway, and that will be kicking off up in Welshpool in March with the Rally North Wales. In April we'll move on to Bilthwells for the 40th anniversary Rally Nuts Rally. In May it is the Bala-based Plains Rally. July back to Bilthwells and the Nicky Grist stages. Then in September it is the Woodpecker. In October it's up to Llandudno for the Cambrian, and then next November back here once again for the Wyedean. So, sounds of another car approaching. Now this may well be the first of our modern cars. In fact, it is the I-20 then, car 119, that's David Trudden, Natalie Heath, local team from Forster Motor Club in their 1200cc Hyundai I-20. As I say, we've seen the up to 1400cc modern cars through at the moment, along with some of the historic competitors, and we will see the front runners through after them. But still, these cars have their own battles to take victory in various classes, and a number of the classes in the Pirelli Welsh Championship still to be resolved, so there's some serious battling going on even among the smaller engine machinery. Next to it's a Mark 1 Escort. You see in the third car 117 is Freddie Camp, Stephen Spear in that 1600cc Mark 1 Escort. Running ahead of them first on the first stage was Toby Burton and Toby and Mark Burton, in fact, in their 1350cc Micra, and they may well just be running a little bit later on the road, but not through so far.
Eddie Webb at there.
Well, with these 2-minute start intervals, things a little bit more spread out than they were the first time through the stage, but we should be seeing a car through very shortly. Possibly the 1275 GT Mini of Eric Davis, Ryan Taylor, but we'll see, because there is a car heading towards us now. And indeed it is the Mini, and that comes down towards us. Oh, 115 Eric Davis, Ryan Taylor in that 1275 one. 1275 GT with the engine bored out to 1340cc. I can hear a car on the stage, but the early part of the stage, I think it'll be a little while before it gets to us, the next car that we can hear. In fact, now we do have another car though coming into view. This time it is the MG car 111, Luke Watts and Matt Rogers, local duo. Luke from Porcedine Motor Club, Matt from Ross Motor Club, and that 1400cc ZR, and could still finish with a good championship placing both in their class and in the junior category if they can put in a good performance today in that car. Not through yet is Gethin Price, Stephen Brown in car 112, the 1400 Micra, because Gethin just needed 5 points to take a class win, so we'll wait and see if he is still running. I haven't seen car 113 Stuart Spy or Pete Williams in their Corsa yet either. Next car is approaching us though. We'll find out who this is very shortly. That is car 109, that's Ashley Francis Adams, Rhys Edwards in their 1350cc Micra. Ashley's currently lying third in the Class W2 of the Pirelli Welsh Championship, but it's a very competitive class, but he could yet improve on that third place. Another car approaching by the sounds of it. So it's another Nissan Micra coming into view. I think this is the car of Dylan Fowler-Bishop and Dan Evans. It is indeed car 108. They currently lead the W2 class in the championship, and we're looking to sew that up today. Well, the rain pretty much holding off still, I'm pleased to say, although the wind is picking up as well here at the Forest of Dean. As we wait for the next car to come into view. Red lights ablaze. Officer TI 1400cc machine of Dale Glover, David Smalley in that car. Really unusual choice for a rally car, but quite powerful for its engine capacity with that Alfa Romeo Boxer engine under the bonnet. The November weather hasn't discouraged quite a number of people from coming out to spectate on the Wyedean today, which is good to see. Marshall's in position to ensure the safety of all the spectators, of course. We've got to say, as always, thank you to them for their efforts. So next car coming towards us now. It's another Alpinista Micros, in fact that's car 118, I believe. So that is Toby and Mark Burton running a little bit down the order from where they were for the first stage. Or they've had a problem, I don't know. But they're still running at least. Next car approaching us now. And it is one of our escorts, Mark 1 escorts. Car number 106, Bob Gibbons from Brecon, and John Harris also from Brecon in that Mark 1 RS 1600 with a 2-litre engine. under the bonnet.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, everyone who is here got to the point now where there's that many of you, more and more and more are turning up, so I should never have let the first of you then. But yeah, that's never yeah, well, no is no. If you know it's no. Get out of the way now, and stand where you want, because, yeah, not there. 100% not there, because it's not even, oh, we're not in the box junction, you're on the box junction. If I go up here then? You go up the other side of there. What the tech was.
Still a few more cars in the reverse seed and grouping due through before we go on to the main field, as it were. And the car approaching now. This is the Mark 1 Escort of car 105, Mark Crisp, alongside him in that 2-litre RS 1600.
Sure, the top of your head. I didn't want a shot at Nick now. Oh, fuck, here he is. You knew I'd get told off at some point. I'm waiting for you boys to get told off. I know. Shame they're not coming that way. It'd look lovely. I know. That's what I'm trying to work out, where to go. Well, we'll make it work. We had the same thing last year. I was trying to do a shot and I was miles away from anything. And it all went peak-tong.
So next car coming towards us now. Another one of the Mark 1 Escort. Car 104. Ernie Graham, the Irish duo, Ernie and Karen Graham in their 2-litre RS 1600.
There's one not far away from here, just dying in a hedge. Such a shame. They obviously live rock. Yeah. You'll have like 70% of rear, like 450.
Well, scheduled through next is highly experienced Jeremy Eason in his Mark 1 Escort. Mike Reynolds co-driving. We'll wait and see if that is the next car through.
You you guys got a spot to anywhere up ahead telling you who's coming and well? Just hit and hope. Pre-entrance. It's just on it.
Looks like that is indeed Jeremy Easton. It comes down to just now then. One of 3. Immaculate looking Mark 1 Escort of Jeremy Easton. Due through next, another local crew, Nigel and Karen Jenkins, in their 1400 Nova. Now, they've had a number of maximum point scores on the championship so far, but it's a very competitive class that they're running in. They really could do with another big score on this event to round off a good championship season. So next car does approach. Escort, Mark 1 Escort. It's the car of Jonathan Brace, Paul Spooner, car 101. Jonathan and Paul in that 2-litre Escort. They missed the last 2 rounds of the championship. So it looked like a good score on this one. Paul has actually had an outright victory on the Wyedean in the past as a co-driver. Way back in 1999, he and Brian Bell took victory on this event in the Escort World Rally car. Getting very close now to the main field and the front runners. So next car about to come into our sight. is 110 that comes through that. That's James Dunkley and Simon Cox, both local crew, in their 1400 Corsa, which has just had an engine rebuild prior to the event, in fact.
Come around the corner on the speed chase stage and it's front wheel. Yeah, it's put the front wheel back on. He was gone pretty quick though, in fairness to him. Yeah. Nailed it. The red top in there.
Well, a little bit of a lull now, suggests we might be about to see the front runners. Car 1 across Matthew Hurst, Declan Deere in the R5 specification Fiesta, 1600 turbocharged engine, 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, I know. When we used to go out, when me and I used to take like books, James would take his car. We used to get
The camera. Smash a lens instead of his
You've seen that big, you know. I think it's what colour is it? What series? What year? Yeah, I bet. Another one.
Electrics, tools, and TM. No, TM.
The only rally cars I can hear at the moment, I think, are on the road section going to one of the other stages. We don't think we've got anyone in the stage at the moment, but hopefully very, very soon now we will see some more cars.
This is good. I can see.
And I think we have got a car into the stage now, but only in the very early part of the stage, I suspect.
Then the main event. He is a boy, old beauty. Right, I know. Tap it.
Is that the last day?
Where this guy now, coming out here, I'll be someone on tour.
And we have got a car approaching us, but not going to be coming into view just for a little bit longer.
You can hear it.
It sounds to me as if he's probably going through junction 8 at the moment. We're at junction 13, so a little way to go before he gets to us. So now he is going towards us, wherever the next car is. Sounds to me as if we are into the R5s possibly now. And there indeed is the first of our R5s. Matthew Hurst, car 1. As I mentioned before, Matthew has clinched the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship just by virtue of starting the event today. But Declan Deer needs a strong finish if he is to clinch the outright co-driver's title. Next car then coming down towards us. Very, very sideways there. Rob Wilson, Martin Haggett, the local pairing. It's their 4th run in the championship this year. They would love, I know, to finish off the season with a podium finish, and they're trying very, very hard by the looks of that approach to this corner.
I thought it was going to fly back. That's true. I thought it was going to no, it's too. Yeah. Everybody. Yeah, I thought it was flying out. I know. He must have modified that. He must have modified that.
So then,
Another local crew scheduled through next. It's Bob Morgan and Aid Williams, who should be through in the Skoda Fabia R5. They took a podium placing on the Woodpecker back in August. They'd love to do the same again on their home event, I'm sure. little bit of a gap before the next car, so we'll wait and see if it is Bob Morgan or possibly it could be Nick Elsmore maybe in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 9. We'll see who comes through next. So now the car does approach us. Who will we see coming into view? In fact, still no car in sight.
Even though he's already got that.
Say Bob Morgan was scheduled through next, followed by Nick Elsmore. After Nick, it would be Myron Evans in the Polo GTR 5, and then Tom Llewellyn in the Mark II Escort. So we'll see just who exactly does come into our view in the next few moments.
Here we go.
Elsmore, I'm saying.
So will this be the Evo 9 that comes into sight? No, it is. Well, let's go then. Car number 3, Bob Morgan, 8 Williams in the Script Fabia R5. Again, 1600 four-wheel drive. As I say, they took a podium on the Woodpecker in August. They would love to have a podium placing on this event as well. So obviously been some sort of delay at some point on the routes. But,
Should be next, man.
so will it be? It is the Mitsubishi Lancer, car number 4, Nick Elsmore, co-driven by Pauline Nash. Nick has won this event outright in the past. His father Graham has won it 3 times in the past. So it is something of a family tradition, competing on the Wyedean for the Elsmore family. It's only his 3rd event in the championship this season, and he's had one finish, one non-finish up to that. Next car about to come into view, and it is the Polo GTI R5, the car of Myron Evans, Keaton Williams at Polo GTI R5. Looking pretty quick through there then. We see the Mark II escort of Ben Llewellyn, Tom Llewellyn, sorry, not his brother Ben, Tom Llewellyn. Sean Williams co-driving them. Ben's father, former British rally champion David Llewellyn, has won this event on 3 occasions in the past, I believe. A bit much, I think, to expect a victory in a Mark II Escort these days for Ben, but he really is peddling that car very, very well this season and competing with some much more powerful cars, doing a very good job in that machinery. As I mentioned earlier, his brother Tom was a very good rally driver, but is now focused or concentrating on competitive shooting, where he's competing at Olympic level, World Championship level in shooting. So now we see Simon Rogers, James Howe in their Mitsubishi Evo 6. Simon, it's been a really good year for them. They're currently lying second overall in the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship, and a good result today will consolidate a class win for them in the series. Next car coming towards us now. And it is, I think, the G3 Escort of Junior. And alongside Ian Daniel Jones, G3, which was developed by Gartrack when the Mark III Escort came out. It is rear-wheel drive, unlike the road-going cars, which were front-wheel drive. It's Ian Roberts' first season in the championship, and they really have shocked a lot of people. They are odds on at the moment to take the two-wheel drive category in their first full season. See the RS 1800 of Tim Freeman, Paul Williams, coming through, car number 10. Just a little bit tail happy there on the way out of the corner, pushing hard. Through now then, it is another of the Mark II Escorts. This is the car of Damien Cole, daughter Charlie Cole in the co-driver's seat. Damien, who's probably better known competing on tarmac, had a huge accident unfortunately on Epping at the beginning of the season, but they've been back and had some good results on tarmac, but now trying their skills on gravel as well in that immaculate looking Mark II Escort. Another Mark II. This is the car of Ricky Cronin and Ivan Devine. Kind of 2-litre machine. And slightly unusual, it's a four-door shell. And he could still take the Class 11 honours in the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship. Next car coming into sight. This is the 2.4 litre powered MG-ZR of local Eurovision and Will Rogers. Next car approaches. It is the Fiesta ST of one of two brothers. Which brother is it? It's car 15. It's Callum Griffiths in his 2-litre Fiesta ST. William Lewis co-driving. Next, through next is his brother Liam Griffiths with Daniel James alongside him in an identical car. They've been battling all season long over their class, with just seconds separating them on many of the events, and it looks like the battle is going to go all the way down to the wire. So will it be Callum's brother Liam who comes through next? We have a little bit of a gap before the next car. Richard Key and Alan Hayward in the R5 specification Fiesta.
2 of them in a row now.
Richard had a podium placing on, or has had a podium placing on the Wyedean in the past. Colin Minton and Bonnie Papa in their Fiesta R5. They could still take their class in the championship, but Bonnie already has taken the Junior Co-Drivers Award in the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship.
Super Estate.
Next up, it looks like it is the Impreza station wagon, car number 19. The car of Gary Bollins and Kevin Lane, both from Rossum District Club.
There's something fantastic about seeing the state car drifting around around the circuit. She's a wow. She's happy. No. I know they've made A8 there are loads of them. Oh, he's on the conspiracy theories.
Just now then comes car number 22. Sam Mason, James Seymour in their 998cc Fiesta. Sam currently second in the under 25 category of the championship and in the W4 class, despite starting the series late on. So we're really putting an impressive performance in that 3-cylinder turbocharged 998cc Fiesta.
Jubilee clip going to his radio fan because he was doing some work on it and that's put in Jubilee. Sounds good.
Mark 2 Escort RS 1800 comes through. Here's car number 25, Charles Hopkinson, Alan Jones. Only their second outing in the championship this year, but they did take second in class on the Woodpecker.
Little dark. Frightened of the ISO, I am. Don't like it tomorrow. Scared. Yeah. You turn it right up, so there's really great music. We just want to go on the next stage. So we want to go back to where we were. About the performance of
Next car drops down towards us now. And this is the Peugeot 306. That's the rear-wheel drive 306 of Alan Desbois, Clive Jones co-driving for him.
They're cheap, right? Yeah. That'd be a good rally car. Dad isn't
Car number 30 then, the E30 shape BMW 3-litre car of Dan Chester, Paul Barbitt. They really have put in some spectacular performances in the championship so far this season.
because of the track day. I'm sure we'll have to have a chat about it.
We better go before that.
Right.
Get a move. Okay, then.
Next car approaches then. And dropping down towards us. Fiesta number 31, Michael Jenkins, Jordan Jones in that 1600 Fiesta. Good run today, we'll see them clinch second place in the class in the championship. The car approaching. Mark 2 Eswell comes through. And it is car number 26. Peter Hinton, Karen Phelps. And that Mark 2 Eswell. Escort then drops down towards us, car number 32. Rob Smith, Frankie Hillman then, and Craven Motor Club in that Escort. See, yeah, another Mark II. The white machine is car number 34. And that's Stephen Benton and Oliver Benton, both from Track Rock Motor Club, in that 2-litre machine.
Sleeker. Porsche. What Rose got?
Yes. Got pulled out the junction, out the old garage. Got the back end out, just probably drifted. He couldn't bring it back, it was too out. Literally the donut in the middle of the road, and kept going. So sick.
Oh, is it?
Guy's son, James.
Is he younger?
No, he's only 15.
Is he?
He's still in the
So next car approaches. And another of the Mark IIs comes down towards us. And that is car number 33, Richard Warren and Chris Deal. This is their third outing in Class W11 this year in the Pirelli Welsh Rally Championship.
We're walkover with drive over. The third of the drive from the other. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for the info.
Next car about to come into view then. And this is the Complexer. Car number 35, that's Rob and Ashley Aslett. In one of the most competitive classes in the Pirelli Welsh Championship, Class W13. There's about 20 cars registered just for that class alone. And Rob is a regular traveller from the south coast of England to compete on Welsh Championship rounds. The E30 shaped BMW then of David Jones and Glenn Price, both from Brecon, 2.8 litre motor in that car. And a good result for them today could still give them third in class for the season. Escort of Graham Palmer and Mike Webb. Car number 37 there. And they've, so far this season in the championship, they've had one non-finish but also a class win. Escorts comes through. Car number 39, Rich Cole and Gemma Taylor, both local Rich Road Forest Dean Motor Club, Gemma from Boston District Motor Club in that 2 litre Mark II. Again then it's Mark II Escort action. Car number 43. Jonathan Manners, Paul Limbrick, both Forest Dean Motor Club members, all of that local crew looking to do well on their home event. Next car approaches. Sounds like he's running relatively slowly. It is the Lancer Evo 9, in fact, of Jeff Cox makes it through. Car number 41 that goes through. Through then goes car 42, the 36 compact of Mike Brown Senior, Nicola Brown, their first run out in 2023 in that car. And through it is number 4, just taking a trip up over the bank in there. That's the GC8 Subaru director of Dan Trout and Jordan McKenzie, with a little bit of a minor detail there. Next car then approaching us on this 4th stage of the event. Sounds like it could be one of the Imprezas. Gary and Lewis check. It is car number 46. Now we see the TR7 V8 of Graham Thatcher and Tim Samuel coming through. I think this is the first outing for Graham Thatcher in that car, and it really is lovely to see and to hear on the stages. another of the Imprezas comes through. Car number 45 is Michael Truman, Martha Howells in that car. Next car about to come into view then. And this is the 1600cc Talbot Sunbeam. This is car number 47, Paul Tappin and Richard Tappin in that. Escort of former Road Rally ace Neil Jones, Alan Thomas in the co-driver's seat in that 2-litre Escort. Another Mark II Escort, this time it's the car of Scott Walton and Craig Nelson. Scott's from my stage in district. Craig Nelson from Pembrokeshire Motor Club. Interview now, it's the 1600cc 205 GTI of Thomas Waller Clark, Dave Price, alongside in that Peugeot, car number 50.
Like, it's funny when you see like Matt's Impreza is a 94, like 93, and it looks like so much newer. It looks spacey. But the thing is, like, you can't have car fault, but it's like it's so much nicer. It's because the French just were like, oh, it's good enough. Yeah. Because they were like quirky and like arses on it. They were like the
I didn't think they were trying to be quick.
yeah.
Next car approaches.
I love the scenes of wicked as well. It's so like
It is one of the two exit Escort. Sorry, car number 51, David Turner, James Turner. It's the new shape Mini Cooper S of Andrew Watson in Hard. Number 53. Goes to our Citroen C2s then comes through. This is car 56, Mark Walker, Robbie Sanford in that C2 R2 Max. So another of the Citroens coming through. This is car number 55. It's Mark Christopher, Kevin Watkins, both from Forster Dean Motor Club.
Go up there and we catch up there.